Hello everyone. The topic in continuation with probability would be statistics because the two chapters combined together carry 11 marks in board. And in today's class, we are going to quickly take a recap of the formulae of statistics, the three central tendencies that we have studied, that is mean, mode, and median. What are the formulas? What do they mean? And let us see basic conceptual questions based on statistics, which are important from MCQ point of view. Okay, let's start with it. So we know the three central tendencies that we are going to study in this chapter that we have studied is mean, which is denoted by x bar. And there are three ways of solving a mean. First is your direct method. Next is assume mean method. And the last method is the standard deviation method. Direct method is given by the formula mean denoted by x bar is equals to summation fi xi upon summation fi. By assume mean method, mean is given by A which is the assumed mean, plus summation Fi di, where di stands for your deviation, upon summation Fi. And the last one is step deviation method. Using this, we find mean as equals to A plus summation Fi ui upon summation Fi into H. What does mean do? Mean is nothing but average, and average helps us to collect unequal data and distribute it equally. In the simplest possible way, we can say that mean means collecting uneven data and distributing it equally. These are the three methods that help us to find out the mean of the data when it is grouped. Okay, and in mean, we know that the grouping should be continuous. The second is the second central tendency that we have studied is mode. Mode is denoted by Z, and we know mode is that value which highlights the observation which is repeated the maximum number of times. Mode is that value which is repeated the maximum number of times, or we can say the observation with highest frequency. So when your data is in the discrete form, not grouped, ungrouped, we can directly just check which data or which observation is having the highest frequency. That becomes a mode. Sometimes in 9th standard, we have also studied that a data could have a single mode or it could have multi modes, right? So for grouped data, mode is given by the formula L plus F1 minus F0 upon 2 F1 minus F0 minus F2 times H. H stands for the class size and L stands for the lower limit of the model class. F1 is the frequency of the model class, F0 is the frequency of the class preceding the model class, and F2 is the frequency of the class succeeding the model class. The next is median. The next central tendency is median. Median denoted by M is given by the formula L plus N by 2 minus CF upon F into H, where L stands for lower limit of the median class. N by 2 is the total frequency divided by 2. CF stands for cumulative frequency of the preceding class. And S stands for frequency of the same class. And we know H stands for the class size. Okay. Now, median tells me the middlemost value of the given data. Right. So, median over here with the help of this formula, we are able to find out the middlemost value of the given data when the data is grouped. Then we have an important part which helps us to know the relation between the three. We know the relation between the three of these. Okay. The relation, and that relation is known as the empirical formula. Now, what does the empirical formula say? It gives us the relation between the three central tendencies. So, the relation between the three central tendencies. Now, what are the three relations between the three central tendencies? The three central tendencies, as we know, are the mean, mode, and median, right? So, the relation between the three of them is known as the empirical formula. An easy way to remember is, we know mean is denoted by X, median is denoted by M, and mode is denoted by Z. Am I right? M stands for mode, M stands for median, X stands for mean, and Z stands for mode. So to remember empirical formula, it's very easy. You arrange the three notations in the alphabetical order. So we are going to get what? M, then X, and then Z. Median, mean, and mode. And then we write 3 is equal to 2 plus 1. So we get the relation 3 times median is equal to 2 times mean plus mode. I hope you all will remember this empirical formula relation. What does the relation say? The relation states 3 median is equal to 2 mean plus mode. And how to remember it? As I told you, remember the alphabetical order of the notations, and that is M, then X and Z, and we write 3 is equal to 2 plus 1. I hope you will remember the empirical formula. Okay, so with this much of understanding, let us start with the first MCQ, which will clearly tap on your basic understanding of the concept. Let's see what does the match of following say. We have in the right hand side, we have the definitions like it can be used for quantitative data and qualitative data, and the kind of qualitative data which can still be arranged in the ascending or descending order. The second is it can be used for all kinds of data, be it qualitative or quantitative. And third is it can be used only for quantitative data and cannot be used in the qualitative data, right? Qualitative data means what? When you visit restaurants or when you have feedback forms where they ask you for feedback, the feedback is in the form excellent, very good, good, scope for improvement. Now, if you want to, when you give data in this form, that is called as qualitative data, right? Quantitative is you can give numbers 4, 3, 2, 1, rate the services 4, 3, 2, 1. So that will be quantitative, right? Or if you have data like height, that is quantitative, marks, quantitative, uh, right? All these are quantitative data. On the left hand side, we have mean, median, and mode. So mean, if you see, we will never be able to find mean if the data is qualitative. How can we find qualitative ka average? Not possible, no. So mean always goes with only quantity, not quality. We will not be able to find out the mean of the data if it is qualitative data. So mean is used only for quantitative data, cannot be used for qualitative data. Now, arrangement in mode is not necessary. When you're finding the mode of any data, it's not necessary for you to know in which order it is. Whichever observation has the highest frequency becomes your mode. So, whether it is arranged or not arranged does not matter. Arranging is necessary when it is median class. When you have to find out the median. I'm sorry, not median class. When you have to find the median of the given data, you need to arrange the data in the ascending and descending order. So, then we have option A, which says it can be used for quantitative data and qualitative data. The kind of qualitative data which can still be arranged in ascending and descending order. So it can give you, we can find out the median of quantitative as well as qualitative data, because qualitative data can also be arranged in the ascending and descending order. And the last option is mode, which can be found for qualitative as well as quantitative data. Right? This was a question based on the basic understanding of the topic of the three central tendencies. I hope you all have understood this. Okay. Moving on to the next MCQ. We are given that if UI is equals to xi minus 25 upon 10, summation fi ui is 20 and summation fi is 100, then we have to find out the mean. X bar is mean, correct? By definition, what is X bar? Now, if we are talking about UI, then definitely we are talking about the step deviation method. So we'll write here by step deviation method. What are we going to get? By formula, we have x bar is equals to a plus summation fi ui upon summation fi into h. We have to find x bar. Do we know a? No, we do not know a. So we bring down a as it is. Summation fi ui, we know that is 20. So we have used this data. Summation fi ui 100. We have used data. We don't know h. We don't know a. We don't know h. But what do we know? We are given that ui is xi minus 25 upon 10. Right? But what is ui? Ui is nothing but di by h. And what is di? Di is xi minus a upon h, where xi stands for your class mark. Now, if I compare these two, we are getting over here ui is xi minus 25 upon 10. This is given to us. And according to definition, that is xi minus a upon h. So, if I compare these two, what do we get? We get a is 25 and we get h is 10. So, we got the values on comparison. Let's put it over here. A is 25, 20 upon 100 into 10. So, what is your answer going to be? 27. I hope everyone has understood. The key lies over here. The key lies here. This part is the most important part. So, that is why first we mark what we have used and then we realize that UI we haven't used. So, when we check the value of UI and compared it with the definition, we got the value of capital A and H, assumed mean and the class size. I hope everyone has understood this. Let's go on to the next question. The median and mode of a frequency distribution table are 26 and 29 respectively. What is given? Median is given to us. How much is the median? Median is 26. Mode. Mode is 29 and we are asked to find mean. So that means this is going to, we will be able to find out mean by using the relation between the three, and the relation between the three is given by the empirical formula. Median is denoted by capital M, mode by Z, and mean by X bar. So what we'll write? We'll write the relation. What is the relation going to be? 3 median or M. We can write M, X, Z. 3M is equals to 2 plus 1. Now it will be simple for you to simplify this. So this is 3 into 26 is 2 mean plus mode 29. 78 minus 29 is 2x bar. Am I right? So this gives what? 58. Sorry, I'm sorry, not 58. 59. Right? This is going to give me 59 upon 2 is x bar. So we get x bar is 29.5. Simple application. This is an application of the empirical formula, right? It was just this relation that you need to remember and correct substitution. Okay, so let's see the next question. This is simple basic mean. If the mean of a plus 3, a plus 6, a plus 9 and a plus 12 is 10, you have to find it. This is the mean that we studied for ungrouped data. What is ungrouped data? When the individual observations are given. By definition, what will be mean? Mean is sum of all observations. What is the sum of all observations here? A plus 3, a plus 6, a plus 9 and a plus 12. How many observations? Total number of observations is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we are given that mean is 10. 4, 5a plus 3 plus 6, 9, 9 plus 9, 18, 18 and 12 is 30 upon 5. So we can divide each term with 5 over here and we'll get a plus 6. By removing 5 common, we have a plus 6 times upon 5 we get cancelled is 10. And so a is 10 minus 6. Hence a is 4. This was simple application that we had done in 9th standard. for ungrouped data, right? Let's look at a basic question now where we have to identify which is the modal class. Which is the modal class? The class with highest frequency. Which is the class with highest frequency? The class with highest frequency over here out of 30, 9, 15, 30. I'm sorry, with 3, 9, 15, 30, 18 and 5. The highest frequency is 30. So then this is your modal class. So the modal class is answer C. Correct? I hope you all have understood the basics. Okay. Thank you. I hope you all will do these questions again, revisit them. There are few basic questions and there are few MCQs which are definite questions in board. So solve these again